Hey guys, welcome back to another awesome video. Today we're going to be talking about axolotls, all the different colors of them, and I'm going to be posting another video on how to take care of them. It's going to be from the most common axolotl to the most rarest. Now let's get back into the video. Coming at number 1 is a wild type axolotl. It is the most common axolotl ever. They are generally just brown with black spots all over them. Sometimes they can be black with like silver spots on them, but they're just really common. Coming at number 2 is the Lucistic Axolotl, also known as a Lucy, but not to be confused with an albino. They have black eyes, as you can see in this picture. Albinos have red eyes, and they can be generally pink or white. And for number 3 is the dirty Lucistic Axolotl, but all it is just a Lucistic Axolotl with just a little bit of like black spots on him or her, depending on the gender, but yeah. Number 4 is the Albino Axolotl. As you can see in this picture, it has red eyes, a lot like the Lucy, except it's albino. And albino axolotls are the most common axolotl in the pet trade. Number 5 is the golden axolotl. It's pretty much just an albino axolotl, except instead of appearing as pink or white, it's just golden, hence the name. I personally think they're really cool, and they are more rare, a lot more rare than the others that I've talked about. Coming at number 6 is a Melanoid Axolotl. What it is pretty much the exact opposite of an albino axolotl. It has an overproduction of melanin, which is the pigment in your skin. So it's just an all-black axolotl, which is pretty cool in my opinion. Coming in at number 7 is a Gfp Axolotl. Scientists have done genetic modifying to it to make it glow underneath a black light. They did that to experiment on them so they could see how the body worked better underneath the black light, which is really cruel in my opinion. Like, no one should ever do that. Coming in at number 8 is a wild type Gfp Axolotl, which is pretty much just a albino, or it's pretty much just like the albino GFP, except it's a wild type that glows underneath a black light. Coming in at number 9 is a Copper Axolotl. It is pretty much just a morph of albino axolotl, but instead of it turning white, pink, or golden, it turns like a tannish color, and as it gets older, it turns into a copper color. Coming in at number 10 is a Chimera Axolotl. It is pretty much just a regular axolotl, like albino axolotl or melanoid axolotl, except half the body is melanoid and half the body is albino. Coming in at number 11 is a piebald axolotl. What it is that its top half of its body is black and the bottom half is generally white, and what causes it is a deformation in the pigment. Coming in at number 12 is a Mosaic Axolotl. It is also known as a Dalmatian axolotl. What it is that there's a deformation in the pigment of the cells, and it makes it black and white all over its body. Coming in at 13 is a Silver Axolotl. It's pretty much just like a wild type axolotl, except the brown on the wild type becomes a silver color, which is incredibly rare. Coming in at number 14 is the Enigma Axolotl, which is really rare. All it is a melanoid axolotl with gold speckling all over its body. They look really cool in my opinion. Last but not least is a Firefly Axolotl coming at number 15. They are pretty much just black with a white tail, or vice versa, white with a black tail. They're really rare. There's less than a dozen of them in the entire world. Now, this is my pet. He is a tiger salamander larvae, not an axolotl. I used to have a pet axolotl, but he recently died. I do not know why. He had all these spots all over him. I felt really bad. But I've had this guy for about like a year and a half. But this is all for this video, and I'll see you next time in the next video.